Close down. Yeah. It don't disconnect, huh? All right.
One to line.
Quay đầu nghe con này rồi. Before.
Okay, so good night, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the knockout final of the Maracas Valley Community Football League. We have an exciting game that has already started. We have about 5 minutes that has already started in this game. It's Pepper Village FC versus Central FC. Central FC is in green and Pepper Village FC is in the blue and white stripe. So far, we haven't had much intervention on either goal line, but there is some very attacking play by Central FC right now. We have James on the ball, tries to find Dan Clare, but is intercepted. Central FC working the ball in the middle of the field. Dale Simon to Mahias. Mahias plays to Roger Henry. Roger Henry, they keep the ball in the midfield, knocking it around. This has been their style for most of the season. Central FC, a team that plays possession football. James again finds Dan Clare on the left side. Dan Clare looking to cross, a good ball in. The Freitas just, the ball just glides off his head. maybe he was in two minds to play it on for the attacking Roger Henry, but either way, he did neither had the ball at the goal or was able to set up Roger Henry on the right side. So again, very enterprising play by Central FC. They have shown more of the penetration so far in the first half. Long kick by goalkeeper of the Pepper Village. Again, Central seem to be dominating the play in the midfield, but here is Pepper Village on the left side. And there, Corey Dandulal committing a foul on Dale Simon. Both players are from the Maracas Valley area, so they're very familiar with each other. Simon, past captain of the Real Maracas team that competed in the Super League, second tier of football in Trinidad and Tobago. Barry Gonzalez in goal for Central FC, plays a ball, and it's Corey Dandulal again being able to win the ball on the right side, plays it in, looking for his teammate, but goalkeeper Gonzalez able to come and cut that off very easily. Plays it out to Roger Henry, former national youth player on the right side here. And the Freitas again involved. Number 18 plays a wayward ball, a nothing ball, and the keeper collects. Again, enterprising play by Central FC so far, but nothing to show for it. Another long kick by the goalkeeper for Pepper Village. And again, Central FC able to pick up the pieces in the midfield with their strong midfield play. Good clearance again there by Roger Henry. And it will be a Pepper Village throw-in. Free kick given again to Central FC. They play very attractive football in the midfield. The field may not be conducive to that kind of play in some parts of the field, but they insist on playing the ball on the ground. Very attractive football still. Again, nice ball to the Freitas, and Freitas tries a back flick, doesn't work out. Tackles coming in there from number 9, Walker, Dylan Walker, midfielder for Central FC. He's a creative midfielder, but he can also put in the tackles as well. Throw by Dan Clare to James, working the ball again around in midfield. Again, finds Freitas, Freitas turns, plays a good-looking ball. Is the goalkeeper going to get there very easily again? A little wayward pass there. From Martinez, trying to find Freitas up front. That is going to be the story for Central FC. Freitas and Martinez, usually very good in linking up from midfield to forward. Again, Pepper Village is happy to play the long balls and try to win it in the Central FC third. And they do that with a plum here. Preston out to number 8 for Pepper Village. They try to work the ball to Dandulal, number 18 Dandulal, but the pass goes astray, and it's a Central throw-in. Dan Clare with the throw-in. Steve Mahias. Dale Simon able to clean up in the back. Plays it back to Mahias. Mahias looking for his midfielders. Plays a long ball to Martinez. Martinez tries the flick on, doesn't work. And Roger Henry takes a throw-in back to Mahias again. Henry again cuts inside, looking for some help. Plays it back to Mahias. Mahias to Martinez on the right. Martinez tries to find Walker, but again, the passes are not coming together. Again, the field may not be conducive to the passing play of Central FC, but they are sticking to their game plan, trying to work the ball in the midfield, trying to get Martinez and Freitas involved. No luck so far in penetrating the Pepper Village defense. Throw in again Martinez and a foul on Martinez. A dangerous position here for Pepper Village. They love the long ball, so they'll play that ball into the box, trying to put some pressure on the short defenders of Central. Simon, Dan Clare, Roger Henry, not tall guys, so we'll see how that works here. Left-sided free kick into a dangerous area. Dan Dulal gets his head on it, and Dan Clare has to clean up. Ball goes out to play, a throw for Pepper Village. Hutchinson back to Dandulal, and again, once Pepper Village gets into that attacking third, they seem to be dangerous. They will play the long balls all day. That seems to be their game plan, long ball and counter-attacks, while Central try to work the ball, short passes in the midfield and try to get everyone involved. Not so for Pepper Village, but they have, I believe, the first corner of the day. And let's see how that works out here. Preston with the corner. Nobody there calls. Dangerous ball again! My goodness. From nothing, from absolutely nothing, Pepper Village has managed to conjure up the most dangerous play of the game. This is going to be an interesting fixture for the rest of this game, as we have two teams with very dissimilar styles. Central again trying to work the ball from the back. Mejias, long ball this time, finds Freitas. Freitas traps it on to Martinez. Martinez on the right side, puts it back to Freitas, but unable. That last pass, unable. But Central press again, and they come down the right side with Roger Henry. Henry skips his man, and there we have it, second corner. Again, things are heating up here in the middle of the first half. Teams getting very familiar with their surroundings and the field right now. And we see that we have a corner here, Central FC. Not a lot of tall players. Number 5, Dale Simon, will always go up for the corner because he's a jumper. And he has scored many goals with his head. But they played short to Roger Henry. Roger Henry with the cross. Again, it comes off our Pepper Village player. Pepper Village staunch in defense tonight. Not given any inch. Central have to work for everything. Again, Roger Henry has to go back. Walker. Walker beats his man. Puts a nice ball into the box. And headed away by the number 4 in the back for Pepper Village. Again, staunch defending. Good touch by Henry again. He seems to be on it. Oh, what a chance. What a chance by the skipper. Should have been 1-0. Goal agape, keeper beaten, just to put it in the back of the net. And Dale Simon misses. Well, will Central regret? Will they live to regret that miss? Only time will tell. But that certainly takes precedence as the number 1 chance for the game so far. Again, Pepper Village tucking in for the long kick by the keeper. And it's a nice one into the into Central's third. And Central happy just to play the ball back, putting pressure on Pepper Village to play the long ball, trying to beat them with the long ball. Simon able to cut this one off, looking for help. He's screaming out in pain there, and the referee blows. Simon seems to be in some discomfort. The referee takes a look, no card coming out of his pocket yet. And Central able to reset. Again, they may be looking to emulate Pepper Village, trying to put some pressure on them with long balls into the box. So, let's see. Steve Mahias, a long ball, finding Freitas. Freitas stresses down to Martinez. Back to Freitas, but it's broken up by Pepper Village. Pepper Village on the left side now. Counter-attack seems to be there. And we have a call for handball. Nothing given by the referee. Walker to Freitas. Freitas shielding his man in the midfield. And he gets the call. He gets the call again. Again, things heating up in the midfield. Walker plays quickly to number 11. Number 11 loses out. Bad touch by Mahias, and Pepper Village is able to counter-attack, looking for Danulal. And Danulal takes a shot there where he might have been advised to pass the ball. Things are really heating up now. Players are getting a little agitated. And we have our first yellow card. Dylan Walker, playmaker, extraordinaire in the midfield for the central team, has just received first yellow card of the night, and he will have to be careful. There's a lot of game left, and this is a final, so he will have to be careful for the rest of the evening with this yellow card. As it's Henry to Freitas. Freitas in a good position. Can he beat the keeper? Yes, he can. Is this the first? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Freitas beats the keeper, beats the entire defense, beats the keeper sprawled out, and somehow he manages to miss and only has a corner to show for that effort now. The defender did an excellent job there as well. I have to give credit to the defense again. When all seems to be lost for Pepper Village, their defense just somehow steps up and makes a play. Pepper Village will get a free kick. Now, again, time to regroup and maybe slow the game down a little bit because they seem to be under a little pressure now from the central attackers. We have the rhythm section getting heated up. As the game heats up, we also have the rhythm section heating up as well. So, a lovely night here at the Maracas Recreation Ground. And we have an exciting, intriguing game of football. Here again, Pepper Village seems to be very youthful and exuberant up front, trying to evade and beat the experience of Central. Central FC, made up of mostly players that have played both professional and semi-professional football in Trinidad and Tobago. A bunch of experienced players. And on the other hand, we have Pepper Village, who are young, inexperienced, but very lively here at the Maracas ground. And that makes it a very intriguing football game at this time. We have the Giant Killers versus the experience of Central. Dylan in midfield, again getting Freitas involved. Freitas turns his man, asking for the foul, but nothing given. A right pass by Pepper Village, trying to find Corey Dandulal, who is their talisman. Ball played right back to the goalkeeper. I wouldn't suggest doing that too much in this mud, but Pepper Village seems to be getting more and more confident playing the ball on the ground now. Again, but as the game goes on and the field deteriorates, both teams will be very concerned about that play in the midfield, especially in the middle part of the field, because of the torrential weather we've been having. We are in the northern range, parts of the northern range, so we have had a lot of rain in Maracas Valley. The field is not that bad, but there are parts of it where it would be wise not to try to play the short ball. Pepper Village coming up front again. On the left side, they seem to be favoring the left side of the field. A crossing. Simon partly heads it out. There's Corey Dandulal trying to turn, trying to find. Dandulal wins it back, plays it to Hutchinson. Hutchinson with the miss kick again. Just that last piece of of finesse in front of goal. Hutchinson miskicking the entire ball. But here we have the experienced Freitas fighting for Central up front. But again, Pepper Village defense plays well and wins the ball, plays it up the left side. They love coming up this left side. I don't know what, but they lose it here with Henry. Henry gives it to Freitas. Freitas running at his man again. Takes a shot and we have our first goal. Parried by the goalkeeper, but not enough. Not enough to keep out Martinez. Martinez, Pepper Village, scores the first goal. A beautiful play by Freitas again. The central talisman, a good low shot, keeper able to parry, but not away from his goal. And Martinez there to get the simplest of tap-ins and the easiest of goals so far for him in this league and this tournament. And I hope that doesn't signal the end of the exuberance by Pepper Village, because they have played a very exciting first half. I hope that they keep their enterprise in play and their crests are not fallen, so to speak. But only time will tell. Martinez and Dandulal having a conversation in the middle of the field, probably telling him, Dandulal probably telling Martinez to relax when he's in front of the goal. That will augur well for his shooting. Interesting game here. The crowd temporarily silenced by that Martinez goal. But I know Pepper Village, they have fought through many, many difficult circumstances in the league, and they will. They will. They will do well to pick their heads up and play as they were playing for the entire first half. Again, Central coming in midfield, winning their tackles, trying to play it, but losing it in the mud. And here's Sonny. Sonny plays a enterprising ball to Danulal, but Central FC able to clear their lines. And again, Dylan Walker in the midfield plays it to Freitas. Freitas running at his man. Again, one is a good defending, this time by Pepper Village, able to Corey Danulal on the ground, asking for the referee's intervention. Hard tackle by James. And I think he will get the free kick here, but he's on the ground rolling. That doesn't look good, especially for the attacking ability of Pepper Village at this time. Corey Dandulal with 6 goals in the league, certainly one of their main attacking options, on the ground holding his left ankle. So some concern here for Pepper Village as their trainer comes on the field to see if Dandulal may be able to continue. So here we are at the Maracas Recreation Ground, the 2022 edition of the Maracas Valley Community Football League Knockout Final. Pepper Village down 1-0 against Central FC. As I was saying, Pepper Village, a team that has gone through many adversities in this league. In fact, they were the whipping team in the league. And they have left their best performances for the knockout competition. And hence they are here in the final of the knockout competition. So they have faced adversity, and I'm sure that their coach and the players on the bench would know that. And they would know that this game is far from over. But it looks like Danulal, very sadly, will not be able to continue. Being carried off, very sportsmanlike of the Central FC players, being carried off by two Central FC players. They get kudos for sportsmanship. Danulal is on the sideline, but we had Freitas number 7 and Dan Clare doing the honors. Sonny calling for the ball on the right side, but Peterson here on the right side tries to find Hutchinson. Hutchinson turns his man, but loses the ball again. Dylan Walker in the midfield is causing havoc. Ball down the line by Dan Clare, finds the dangerous Martinez. Martinez sizing up his man, takes a shot. Easy for the Pepper Village goalkeeper, who boots it down immediately. Taken by Simon in the back, very composed, plays it to Mahias. Mahias tries to find Dylan. Dylan loses the ball, but a Central FC player is there in the mud, trying to play in the mud. Again, not advisable, but somehow he gets it to Freitas. Freitas plays it down dangerously to Henry. Henry shoots. Henry shoots, and another save by the Pepper Village goalkeeper, but the referee seems to have noticed an infraction against Central, and he will call it back. So even if that had gone in, it wouldn't have been a goal. Referee making an adjustment there, calling the play back. Unbelievably, number 11, Corey Dandulal, is back on the field. Amazing. The heart of this guy. Number 11, not the biggest guy on the field, but certainly one of the guys with the biggest heart. He is back on the field. Well, let's see if that advances the efforts of Pepper Village. Long kick again by the goalkeeper. Dandulal is there, but maybe that injury has affected his control. But Hutchinson picks it up. Hutchinson turning in midfield. Wasteful ball there by Hutchinson after doing all that pretty work in the midfield. Is Pepper Village going to rule the passes that they are not able to connect with each other, especially in the last third of the field? The first half is winding down now. The score is 1-0. Central FC 1, Pepper Village 0. Barry Gonzalez with a long kick. Pepper Village, a missed kick by the midfielder, but they are still able to clear their lines. Throw in for Pepper Village now on the left side. Dylan again seems to be everywhere. Henry coming up front, tries to play a ball to Freitas, trying to find Freitas, but unable to connect with the leading goal scorer in the league at this time. And it will be very difficult for anyone to catch him tonight. Pepper Village showing some enterprise. Danulal, but number 6 getting in his way. Two Pepper Village players attacking the same ball and getting in each other's way. A handle ball there in a dangerous place again for Pepper Village. They may want to settle down and be very, very meticulous about their free kicks now, because they're coming even further and further away, but they're far and few between now, the free kicks. And they would want to ponder on how they're going to play this. They must put some pressure on the central defense, who has had nothing to do in the last 10-15 minutes. A poor ball, poor free kick, wasted free kick. Again, Pepper Village wasteful with their spot kicks. And will they again be made to regret the wasted spot kicks that they have been doing? Dylan again in midfield. He seems to be everywhere. Pepper Village on the left side, again coming down this left side where they've had so much play down this left side. They seem to be going back to the left side in the dying minutes of the first half. Let's see if that augurs well for their play here. Good play by Pepper Village on the left side there, but broken up by Central. Martinez on the ball now, plays it back to Henry. Henry clears his line. Freitas is quick. Is he faster than Danulal? He is. Can he score? Number 2. That is goal number 2 for the Talisman. Kareem Freitas scores his second goal for Central FC. And is that the dagger? Is that the dagger in the heart of Pepper Village? 2-0 down with mere minutes to play in the first half. Again, this man has been a scoring machine in this league. That gets him to 15 goals. 15 goals. And he continues with only one half gone. An entire half to play. And Pepper Village would do well if they put someone to keep an eye on Freitas for the rest of the game while they try to get back into the game. Here comes Pepper Village with the long ball and they win another corner. But that seems to be working well for Pepper Village. Played long to Danulal. Put the older, super Central defenders under pressure. Hoping for a mistake or a corner or a free kick or even a penalty kick. Former Wasa FC player with the corner, nice corner, who's attacking and just not able to get that last touch. Henry comes away with it for Central FC. Again, looking probably for Freitas. Looking for Freitas, but unable to finish his pass after a nice run out of the back. Gonzalez comes with confidence and collects that ball. Plays it long off the head of Danulal and back to his goalkeeper. Again, it looks like he's going to play long and he does so. Long ball again, attacked by Mahias in the back, but Pepper Village able to win that. And they are able to get a free kick. Again, it looks like Danulal on the ground. This guy is probably the most foul guy in the league. He refuses to give up. He refuses to back down. And he has won his team another free kick in a very dangerous position. The question is if they can take advantage of this free kick. They haven't been able to do so in the past. In fact, they have been very, very wasteful with their free kicks. And we have Hutchinson and Peterson, both former Wasa FC players behind the ball. Let's see what they can conjure up here. Peterson, a very pedestrian free kick. And Gonzalez comes away with it, finds Dan Clare on the left side. Dan Clare takes, finds Freitas. Freitas holds up the ball, plays it back to Dan Clare. Dan Clare one time to Martinez. Martinez running down the ball on the right side, turns his man, miss kicks, but keeps the ball. Again, looking for Freitas. Freitas loses it out to Danulal. Danulal plays it again down the left side. And again, Central FC commits a foul in the middle of the field and actually bails out the Pepper Village defender because it seems that he had slipped before he played the ball. Again, a free kick. Can they work it? And Central able to clear their lines. Walker tries to play it forward, unable to do so. And here comes Corey Dandulal for Pepper Village. Wasteful again in midfield, and Freitas has it. He's gonna turn his man, beautiful, running down the right side. Can he conjure up something here? Good crossing, but Martinez unable to get to that one. Martinez turns his man, beats his man beautifully on the left, across again, but no one there. And it will be a Pepper Village goal kick. So as the half winds down, Pepper Village down 2-0. Coach Anthony Danilal, former Caledonia AIA player, captain, would be considering his team talk at halftime now. All is not lost. They say that the most dangerous score is 2-0. So Pepper Village would be thinking about their halftime talk and what they may have to do to get themselves back into this game. Certainly the first 15-20 minutes belong to them, and if they can get back that form tonight, they would do well and they will put Central FC under pressure. But they haven't been able to do that. Even with the long balls and the direct play, counter-attacking play, they haven't been able to really penetrate the central defense. Maybe once, and that came from a half chance. But here comes Peterson here on the right side for Pepper Village. A good cross into the box. Mahias under it. Mahias clears his line. Simon plays it out. And Freitas again on the right side, looking to run at his man. He cuts inside this time. Looking for Martinez, finds Martinez, back to Freitas. Freitas sizes up his man, plays it to Dan Clare on the left. Dan Clare back to Walker. Walker changes side to Roger Henry. Roger Henry all the way back to Mahias. Central FC toying with Pepper Village now, playing the ball all the way back to skipper Dale Simon. Starting over James to Dylan, Dylan Walker, back to James, back to Dan Clare. The call is next side. James plays it inside now. Dylan on the ball, tries to thread it through to Freitas, but unable to do so. But somehow the central players win it back. Martinez is in. Could this be the third? Oh, what on forward-like touch, and that is the last touch of the game. Martinez, with the goal at his mercy, mere seconds ago, and his touch failed him. Unbelievable. On any other day, he would have just put that back into the net, and the game would have been out of the hands of Pepper Village. But we still have a game on our hands. It's only 2-0 down. Pepper Village go back to the dressing room now. Coach Anthony Danilal will have a stern talk with them. His lads are inexperienced, but they have speed and exuberance, as opposed to the Central FC team, whose players are seasoned players, not as quick, but they have controlled most of the game so far. So we're at halftime at the Maracas Recreation Ground, and it's Central FC 2, Pepper Village 0. At the half, beautiful night here in Maracas Valley on the Maracas Recreation Ground. We can barely make out the northern range just behind the Maracas St. Michael's RC Church, but trust me, the northern range is there. On a clearer day, you can view the Maracas Recreation Ground, St. Michael's Roman Church, and in the foreground and in the background, the beautiful northern range. At the halftime, at the Maracas Recreation Ground, it's the 2022 edition of the Maracas Valley Community Football League knockout competition. Central FC up 2-0 versus Pepper Village FC. And here we are back at the Maracas Recreation Ground, second 22 knockout final. Pepper Village on the attack. Danulal misses the ball. Henry working the ball out of the back. Good turn by Martinez, beating his man for pace and skill. Chandu on the ball now for Central, plays a nice ball in. Unable to find his man though, Castello tries to find Danulal. Danulal seems to be getting injured in all parts of his body. Sloppy play there and the referee has to stop play. Again, it seems that injuries are following this player, Danulal. But here comes Central with Walker to Martinez. Martinez finds Freitas in a dangerous position, puts it on his left foot, shot, but good goalkeeping. Even though it was straightforward, he had to make the catch without spilling it this time. Peterson with a long ball, trying to find his man up front, unable to do so. Chandu again, who's been pulling the strings in the midfield. And that, you call that the commentator's jinx. As soon as I say he's pulling the strings, he makes a bad pass. Cleveland, another Wassa FC former player. A good head on by Danulal. Sonny cuts his man, finds Danulal, and Danulal loses out. And a little bit of trepidation there by the Central FC players, probably not trying to give up any inch of hope to Pepper Village, but Pepper Village have the first corner of the second half. And it's Corey Danulal to take it. Pepper Village supporters calling for the goal now. Let's see what they can conjure up here. Terrible corner but he gets able to get a shot on goal. Out of nothing, Gonzalez spilled it but was able to recover. And he boots it all the way down the field. Pepper Village trying to work the ball now all the way back. Again, the pass is not too accurate by Pepper Village. Coach Danulal calling for the squeeze. They will have to put some pressure on Central. Try to take the game away from this man who has been a thorn in the sides of the Pepper Village defense. Well, he's been a thorn in the sides of most defenses in this league, scoring 15 goals to date. Here is Walker with a bad pass too as well. And Pepper Village come out. Castello calling for it. Unable to find Castello, but Pepper Village win the ball back brilliantly here on the left side. Attacking play now. Hutchinson. Cleveland unable to get the better of Roger Henry. Henry, an experienced defender. Gonzalez plays it out to him. To Mejias. Mejias back to Henry. Henry with the long ball, but too long for Martinez. Roger Henry, one of the Maracas born and bred players that actually went to a World Cup, under 16 World Cup, with the likes of Dwight York, Mike McComey, and some other brilliant young players. But here come Pepper Village. Here come Pepper Village on the right side. Shot is taken. Side netting. For 1 minute, for 1 second, that shot offered some hope to Pepper Village, but in the end, But good enterprising play there by Pepper Village, and that awakens the crowd. That awakens the rhythm section, and we hear them. Nice, beautiful music, trying to get their team back in the game. Are we having our first change of the game? Well, it's Roger Henry. As soon as I spoke about him and his exploits at a Youth World Cup, he's taken off. And on comes Marcus Chandu, former Police FC player, replacing Roger Henry. Roger Henry had a good, solid game, both attacking and defending. Let's see if Chandu can do justice to what Roger Henry has offered us so far. Free kick for Pepper Village. They seem to be trying to play a little faster now, trying to get the older, slower Central FC players by surprise. And surely Coach Danulal would have spoken to them about putting some pressure on them. Here is Jason Castello, young number 13, very young number 13. Free kick to Central FC, won by the experienced veteran Dylan Walker, who's played with many teams along the East-West corridor and at all levels as well. Free kick by Mahias, watching the ground, trying to explain the quality of his kick. Pepper Village come forward, but a bad pass again. Gives it up, and Dylan Walker is there again. Always in place to win the ball for Pepper Village. But Pepper Village is putting pressure now on the central players. But their final pass seems to be letting them down. Walker in midfield, heads it on to Freitas. Freitas turns his man, turns back. Holding on the ball a little too long now. But he wins the throw-in. And here's his alter ego, Martinez, trying to get past a resolute Pepper Village defense. Long ball by Pepper Village. Dandulal chasing, but winning the ball, running at the defense again, cross. Oh, man! What a chance! Player goes wrong in the box, and there is a call for penalty, but the referee has adjudged that Hutchinson went down on his own, and Pepper Village have to settle for another chance gone a begging. Freitas to Martinez again, trying to find Chandu, a slip by number 4 Pepper Village, and it comes to Chandu. Chandu tries to find Freitas, but the rhythm section now picking up pace, and so is the game. 2 players down. Looks like Danulal for Pepper Village. It will be a Central FC free kick. No, I'm sorry, there will be a Pepper Village free kick. And they take it quickly down the right side now with Peterson. Peterson, long ball into the box, trying to find Danulal or Castello, unable to do so. But here comes Pepper Village, putting more pressure on. And Pepper Village wins a throw-in. Certainly the player of Pepper Village has picked up a couple notches in the second half, trying to put pressure on the central defense. Here's Cleveland. Ball inside, looking for Danulal over his head. Cross comes back, and Pepper Village loses out again. foul on Danulal against Kareem Freitas. Freitas stays down. The Central FC bench asking for a card. But there's no card forthcoming by the referee. Here we are again. Knockout final of the Maracas Valley Community Football League. We want to thank one of our sponsors, Kusals Construction, for their contribution to the league. We also want to thank the Ministry of Sports for their contribution as well. We have another Castillo off. Let's see who comes on for Castillo. Castillo didn't have a bad game, but he was just probably a little, not strong enough, I would say, for the more experienced and stronger physical Central FC defenders. Hutchinson up in the air, beating Mahias, but Mahias gets the second ball. Plays to Chandu. Chandu turns outside, looks up, plays a ball to Freitas. Will it get there? Cleveland cutting that off skillfully there. Unable to save the corner, however. And it's the first corner of the second half for Central FC. Let's see what they can do. Central FC would be mindful that Pepper Village is a team that does not give up. And they would want to score one more at least, put the game to rest. And certainly that will give them their knockout champion. Missing on league championship, actually losing out to La Saiva on the last day, the last league game of. So they would want to put in an effort here. But here comes Pepper Village, unable to. Chandu down the right side, pushing back, tackle. Goal tackle by Cleveland. And for Pepper Village. And then wasteful this time. Wasteful. Freitas wasteful in front of goal. A little more effort and it could have been lights out for Pepper Village. Good cross by Chandu. James climbing on the back of Danulal. And again, Danulal wins a free kick. Dangerous position. Let's see if Pepper Village is able to take advantage of this. Barry Gonzalez in goal, giving out instructions to his players. He would be very mindful of this Pepper Village team. Good crossing, back comes out. Gonzalez with the punch, not a convincing punch, but here's Central FC, Dylan Walker on the right-hand side with options in front of him, and he chooses the wrong option. Pepper Village come now. Bad touch by number 20. And it's a throw-in for Pepper Village. Hutchinson winning the free kick again. for Pepper Village. Okay, another convincing kick or header from Pepper Village. Now they seem to be running out of ideas with these free kicks. And time is also running out on them. Here's Gonzalez again. Long kick. Freitas behind it. Able to beat his man, strong on the ball, Freitas. But in the end, his touch lets him down. One of the few times. Pepper Village goalkeeper asking for the press, but he doesn't have to do that with those sign of passes from Central. Here is Pepper Village coming down on the left side. Again, the final pass is not good enough. Gonzalez not convincing with his clearance. But there's that man again. John Walker helping out his keeper this time. Martinez looking to turn his man. Walker on the right side. Hey, what? Out of nothing. I wouldn't call that a shot. May have been a cross. Hitting the post. Pepper Village seem to be a little flat now. As time runs out on their endeavor to capture the 2022 knockout trophy. And as time goes by, the exploits of Walker, Freitas, seem to be overpowered young, youthful Pepper Village team. But here comes Corey Dandulan. Maybe he has something to say about that. Down the right side, wins a throw-in. He seems to be hustling. He seems to know that time is running out. Here is Dandulal. Dandulal thinking about a shot and unable to pull the trigger, but here's Chandu on the counter, loses out. No call by the referee. And Pepper Village brings the ball out. Attacking down the left side where they had so much pleasure in the first half. And the passes are just not there. Chandu, ball played forward. Chandu in an offside position, and Pepper Village will bring it out and start the attack again. Cleveland coming over. Not a good kick by Cleveland, but the ball comes back to Pepper Village. They played out wide. Are they able to keep it in? There, Sonny keeps the ball in. Cross into the box. Cleared by Dale Simon again. Resolute defending now by Central FC. Experienced defending. But here comes Cleveland and Pepper Village. Pepper Village, good cross inside. Danulal is running, but unable to get on the end of that one. 2-1 here at the Maracas Recreation Ground. 2022 edition of the knockout final. We have another change coming. We have Dan Clare being replaced by Neverson. Neverson, a very speedy player. So Central FC looking to attack more and probably put this game away. Dillon with the long ball, and as I call his name, Neverson is on the attack. Beaten to the ball by the Pepper Village goalkeeper. That would have been an incredible first touch by Neverson if he was able to get it on the end of that one. But he wasn't. He turns his man now again. Very, very enterprising. Neverson. Oh, and he's beaten again by the goalkeeper. But the ball comes to Kareem Freitas. Freitas dribbling his man, turning inside out. Getting other players involved. Very skillful there by Martinez. Martinez to Freitas. Freitas back to Martinez. Martinez beats his man. One-on-one again. Is he going to cross? Is he going to shoot? Good defending by Pepper Village. Pepper Village on the attack. Hutchinson plays to Danulal. Can Danulal get there? He can. Is it a foul? Is it in the box? Second yellow card. This time to James. Second yellow card of the game goes to James. Danulal beating him again. Danulal has beaten this guy on most of the one-on-one opportunities he has. He just hasn't been able to convert. Pepper Village hasn't been able to convert on those chances, but let's see here. They have another free kick just outside the 18 in a dangerous position. Gonzalez in goal hasn't really been tested. And Pepper Village needs something right now. Something to keep their hopes of winning this knockout final alive. Can they conjure up something here? Peterson, former Wassa FC player. Free kick. Oh, and it was there. It was there to be won. I think that's Cleveland. Wassa to Wassa, and they are unable to convert. Peterson to Cleveland, good ball. Cleveland got there up in the air, unable to head the ball down to test Gonzalez in goal. But that gives some impetus to the rhythm section again. And there are bad kick again by Gonzalez. He's made a number of bad kicks tonight. Pepper Village able to win the ball through Hutchinson. Game getting a little feisty now. Chandu loses out and fouls his man again. A free kick. Again, another free kick. This time on the left side for Pepper Village. Can they convert this time? Can they put Barry Gonzalez under some pressure? Can they put the Central team under some pressure? Not a bad looking free kick, but headed out by Central FC, and they clear their lines. Here comes Pepper Village again. Good crossing, but Dale Simon is there to clear his lines. Good defending by Simon. Former Maracas, Real Maracas, captain in the TTFA Super League. Freitas doing some defending now. So is Martinez. And it seems to be Neverson all alone up front. Again, Pepper Village attacking down this left-hand side, but nothing to show. Again, Dylan again in the midfield. Dylan Walker plays a good ball to Neverson. The speedy Neverson, he's going to look to take his man on. He does so, cuts inside, tries to beat again, unable to. And Neverson now plays to number 11. Number 11, penalty. Penalty on players surrounding the referee. It looks like a handball, or is it a penalty? Players having a with the players here concerning the penalty kick call. Players being held back. And it looks like he's given a penalty. Well, well, well. Against the play, Central FC has managed to get a penalty here, and this will be certainly now lights out for the young and impressionable Pepper Village. Goalkeeper vowing to save this penalty. Let's see if he can live up to the words that just came out of his mouth. If he is, it's on again. If he doesn't save, it'll be very difficult for Pepper Village. Scoreline. Here's Freitas for his 16th goal of the league. Oh God, he misses! Oh my! Oh my! Is gonna say justice served, because not only did Freitas miss the penalty by hitting the crossbar, Neverson with the goal open. No, he did live up to what he said. He got a touch. The keeper said he was gonna save it, and he got a touch onto the crossbar. Neverson with the follow-up, open goal agape, and he kicks over. Can this be the turning point of the game? Will it be the turning point of the game according to the custodian for Pepper Village? He said that he's going to save the penalty, and that will be the change that Pepper Village needs. So we have to take his word for it. We have about 12 more to go. So Pepper Village, if they're going to do anything, they have to do it now. Again, they come down the left side here. Good crossing, on up. Danulal again, Corey Danulal with the header. No, I'm sorry, that was Hutchinson with the header this time. Unable to even trouble Gonzalez in goal. So we have about 10 more minutes to go for Pepper Village to salvage this game. They have saved a penalty. They have survived 2 open goal shots on the goal, and they are still in it here. Unable again, that final pass That final pass, the Pepper Village custodian still complaining about the penalty, but he'll do well to concentrate and keep his team in it for the next 10 minutes. The Mahias with the free kick, Neverson, the control but unable to get it to Freitas. Cleveland, ball. Daniel on the ball, unable to get past his man. Peterson with the cross. Clearance by Dale Simon. Cleveland on the ball now. First missed pass by Walker. But Central able to come away with it. And it will be a Central throw-in. Two-nil here at the Maracas Recreation Ground in the 2022 knockout final. 2-0, but here's Danulal. Danulal has and there's the net. It's in. Hutchinson, Danulal to Hutchinson, and game on. 2-1 to Central. And we are here at the Maracas Recreation Ground, and this sets up an enthralling last 8 minutes or so. Beautiful goal by Hutchinson. Bring back memories of Wassa FC in the Super League. That type of form brings back memories of times gone. Beautiful shot, low and into the side of the net. No chance for Gonzalez. And we have a game on here at the Maracas Recreation Ground. 2-1 to Central. And here come Pepper Village. Daniel looking for Danulal. He finds Hutchinson. Clearance by Central. And Daniel wins another free kick in midfield. Cleveland steps up to it. He's going to be very important to Pepper Village now, taking those free kicks. Peterson into the box, but a wasted pass by Peterson. So, Central FC 2, Pepper Village 1. Cleveland mannequin there. Probably because of Neverson, the enthusiasm on his back, knew that he would not have Central. But again, another kick on by Pepper Village. Cleveland to take this one again. I suspect this is going long into the Central FC box, but it's not high enough. Ow, Pepper Village wins it in turning, player turning. And another free kick won by Pepper Village. So, Peterson behind this one. His past free kicks has not been that good, so, but he keeps taking them on the right side. Let me see if he can get under this one and swerve it into the box. Good crosses are what we need. Not too. Central FC players arguing among themselves now. Pressure showing. Rhythm section getting involved. The Pepper Village spectators getting involved. Is this too much pressure for the Central FC players? Danulal comes for the shot. Peterson, back to Peterson. Peterson has it. Back to Danulal. Danulal turns his man, takes a shot. Throw in for Central FC. The Pepper Village manager furious at his players for taking that short corner. And I agree with him. The crosses are putting Barry Gonzalez under some pressure, so why take a short corner? But here comes Pepper Village again. Danulal wins a free kick. Is it in the box? It looks precariously. Is it? No, it looks like just outside of the box. Just outside of the box, but still in a very dangerous area. Can Pepper Village pull something out of the hat here and equalize this game? If they do, there's no extra time. The game will go directly into kicks from the penalty spot. 5 kicks each and then sudden death. And we all know what could happen in a penalty kick shootout. Is this the moment for Pepper Village? Peterson behind it. He hasn't lived up to his free kick ability so far. Can he change things here for his team? I would say about 24 meters out. Is it there? Oh, just over. Not bad at all. Not a bad effort. Good free kick. Did it hit the crossbar? Did not. But good effort. Just whiskers away. Just whiskers away. Football is a game of millimeters, they say, and certainly, not a card issued to this time to Mahias for time wasting. Daniel in midfield, he's had a pretty good game in midfield. But can his exploits save his team now? The experienced Walker being double teamed and he wins a free kick. And that is what Central FC wants, but they take it quickly and it's offside. Offside. Free kick, quick free kick that didn't work out. Just what Pepper Village wanted, the ball back so they can play long, and they have. Hysterics here by Gonzalez. Hysterics. Hysterics here by the Central FC goalkeeper. Going down. Time wasting. but the referee has signaled that he has the time. So while this may take up some time, I'm sure the referee is going to add it on at the end of the game. Central FC, just about 1 minute of normal time to play. I suspect with the antics of Barry Gonzalez, the Central FC goalkeeper, we will have 3 or 4 minutes added on. He's up on his feet now. Just about 1 minute to go in normal time. It's interesting to see how much the referee adds. Long kick by Gonzal. Cleveland up. Chandu on the ball. Beats his man. Yes, he does. Chandu to Neverson. Neverson misses again. Corey Dandulal running at the central defenders, able to get a throw-in. Will Central FC rue those misses by Neverson? And they win a corner now. Interesting. Let's see if they go for the shot. I would be very surprised if they do. They're having a lot of success with crosses into the box. Gonzalez, despite his antics, are not coming and collecting those balls cleanly. Again, but he makes a brilliant save there. Keeping the Pepper Village, keeping Pepper Village at bay. Another corner. Everyone in the box. Good looking corner. Header. 2 players down. Two Pepper Village players down. At the same time, was there a clash of heads by two Pepper Village players? Trainers are on the field. We actually have 3 players, it looks, to be on the ground. But the Pepper Village players seem to have gotten the worst of that collision. So here we are, the 2022 Maracas Valley Community Football League knockout final. Central FC 2, Pepper Village 1. Again, we want to say thanks to our sponsors, Kusals Construction, Ministry of Sports, for their contribution to our endeavors here. But at this time, Pepper Village is endeavoring to come back into this game. They are one goal away from doing that. And we have some time added on. But here is Chandu on the left side, trying to kill some time, trying to go past his man with some tricks. Wins a throw-in. And there goes the final whistle. There goes the final whistle. The end of an exciting game. Players shake hands. Players hugging and shaking hands now. At the end of the game, the camaraderie and the fellowship is there. Good to see that. This is a community football league. The 2022 champions of the knockout final, Central FC. Congratulations to Central FC. There we see the Pepper Village coach having a chat with the referees, maybe just questioning some of the decisions, but all in all, it was a good game. Keenly contested, but at the end of the day, I think that Central FC are deserving winners here. 2-1 in the end. And again, we thank our sponsors, Kusas Construction, Ministry of Sports. We want to thank the organizing committee, the Maracas Valley Football League organizing committee, for their hard work. And we will see you again in 2023. Thanks again.